Hey folks, welcome to the September 24th SIG Windows community meeting. This is a recorded meeting which will be uploaded to YouTube, so please adhere to the CNCF Code of Conduct, which basically translates to be nice and kind to everyone. All right, let's kick things off. I don't think we have any announcements today. We're in like the development phase of this release, so we'll briefly discuss enhancement, which is down in the agenda. I'm going to give a few minutes for new contributors, but I don't see anybody new on this list. So maybe we can just skip over to the agenda. All right, I think we were wanting to talk about the Windows node shutdown last time around, but we couldn't because of you were having audio issues, right? How do we say your name?
Yuan Liang.
Okay. So yeah, take it from here. Let us know what you would like from us.
Yeah. Do you want me to introduce the feature? Explain the feature?
I have been out of touch in the last few weeks. I've been out of town, so I don't know whether you've already done this. If you haven't, I think that'll be a great idea for you to introduce the feature.
Okay. So for Linux, it's already having this feature, which means when the node shut down, Kubernetes will kill the pod gracefully. So set the pod state correctly, so the scheduler can schedule based on that schedule to another node or something like that. So this will be useful for scenarios such like which we call it spot VM, which the VM based on the capacity which can be claimed back if there are higher if there are capacity issues, which will lower the cost, but will cause some problems if the node cannot kill the pod correctly. So this is to add the graceful shutdown feature for Windows node. Basically, for Linux, it monitors some shutdown event, and when that event happens, it will call a kill pod to kill the pods. So for Windows, we also try to listen to the pre-shutdown signals for Windows surveys. So this will apply to Kubernetes, which will run as a native Windows service, and we will try to listen to the pre-shutdown event from Windows. And when that happens, it will try to still also call the kill pod procedure. Basically, that's what the feature is.
I see. And have you discussed this with Mark and James
Yes.
and with SIG-Node? And with SIG-Node?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they mentioned that this needs to be a separate KEP, and because I was just wondering whether you could just extend graceful node shutdown to include Linux, but
yeah, that's our initial thoughts. But they said that the Linux one will be GA soon. They don't want us to block their GA, so they suggest to us to make a separate. Yes.
Okay, makes sense. All right. No, this seems like a great feature. I know that during our time when I was working at Red Hat on Windows, we did have some issues when folks tried to use the spot instances. So this could help in that scenario. So yeah, this is a great feature. What are the next steps here? How would you like us within the community to help you move this forward?
Yeah, I have sent out a PR for CAP and also a draft PR for the code. I'm wondering, because this is my first time, I'm wondering if I'm missing some steps from the procedural point of view. So I want to make sure that I have that everything correctly.
Yeah, so I think as far as procedure goes, you have created the issue. You have, let's see, yeah, so you have the issue here, and I think we need to call out that we are tracking this for 132 in alpha, which I think we need to add, I forget what the label is, but we need to add a label to say that this is being tracked. And after that, I think what needs to happen is in this PR, you need to make sure that you follow the template, and the template is the latest.
Yes.
And you also need to indicate who the I forget what the name of that person is. The one who does the I mean, could you help me here? You remember there's someone who will come and do a certain review
Don't
of the
remember.
KEP?
There is a third party that needs to review it. The
Correct.
SIG.
Yeah.
I have to try to find.
Yeah, so that needs to happen. And the other thing you can do is you could basically open up the post on SIG Windows saying that this KEP is ready for review, and then folks can start, reviewing it. But before you do that, just make sure that, the template itself will have things like this, right? Just make sure that you have looked at all that and that you've basically filled out the template correctly.
Okay. I will double check. Yeah, James forwarded me a link for the latest version of the template. Yeah, but I will double check. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what you need to do.
Okay, great.
All right, sounds good. Let me know if I've missed anything as far as the KEP goes. It's been a while since I did one from scratch, so I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think we're on the right track here. I think somebody asked a question about what KEPs we are tracking. I should go and respond to that thread if that thread has not been responded to, saying that we're going to be tracking this. But I think we're in good shape at this moment. Just keep in mind that we have enhancement freeze coming, which is October 10th, so we need this merged by then. So that's kind of the deadline for us. So, but it's better to start getting this into shape and start getting it reviewed and not wait, too close to that date, because we're almost coming up on it, right? We just have a couple of weeks left now.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
All right, sounds good. Any other topics, folks? If not, we can bring this meeting to an end sooner. All right, sounds good. I'll see everybody else on Slack. If not, I will see you all next week. Bye, folks.
Bye.